Do you know you can make $1,000 plus monthly on YouTube with just YouTube Shorts alone? Yes, you heard me right. With just by uploading YouTube Shorts alone, you can make over $1,000. But then when it comes over to creating YouTube Shorts, you need to be really active to let YouTube promote your Shorts channel. So in this particular video, I'm going to share with you a step-by-step guide on how you can script and then use AI to actually create highly effective YouTube Shorts, everything for 100% free, that you can actually upload on YouTube and then get them monetized. So without taking much of your time, hello guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to Perez Tech. On this channel, I mainly focus on how you and I can actually make money through content creation, and most of my videos often talk about how you can make money within this YouTube platform as well. So with that already said, I believe you've already smashed on that subscribe button, and then without taking much of your time, everything I will share with you today is simply how you can script, edit, and then monetize your YouTube Shorts after you get some decent amount of views. And I'm going to show you how you can do your shorts the right way that will actually attract a lot of views to you, and the kind of short you should focus on creating if you really want to get massive views. So with that already said, let's get straight into today's video. Let me share every single thing with you, but before that, please kindly smash that subscribe button, like this video, and also consider sharing it as well. So let's get straight into today's video.
Hello guys, now welcome, and now we are on my computer. I'm going to take you straight through every single thing you actually need to know to actually script your videos, to editing your videos and everything. So I advise you watch this video to the very end. So for scripting a video, we are going to use a free AI known as Copilot. So Copilot is a free AI owned by Microsoft. The reason why you often see me using Copilot and the Gemini is that these AIs actually have access to the internet, and they get you information directly from the internet, which some AIs might not actually be able to get for you. So now that aside, now we are simply going to tell this AI to generate you. The first thing you need to generate is actually the video script. So for that, I'm simply going to paste it in here like this. So you can just use a simple prompt telling the AI that from your own knowledge, kindly generate the so and so for me. So for this particular video, let me say I'm using your own knowledge. Please create a script based on the 5 richest countries in the world. It's a very simple and straightforward script. So after this, now I'll simply have to hit enter. So now when it comes to creating short and monetizable shorts, one thing you need to do is that make sure that you get a niche that gets a lot of attention. And this sort of niches are, number one, let me say motivational niches. Secondly, top 5 niches, which is the niche I find myself here. I only talk about top 5 this, top 5 that. Thirdly, let me say review niches where I simply do some review, or probably some funny related niches. So those sort of niches are the ones who actually help you grow very fast when it comes to doing your short. So for this particular video, I'll be focusing on top 5 everything. The reason why I do top 5 everything is that it's a very simple niche that I can easily come up with video ideas really much pretty easy. So now you can see that the AI has actually generated us the particular script we requested for, which is top 5 richest countries in the world. You can see it started from number 5, which was Switzerland. Then went to number 4, Qatar. Number 3, Singapore. Number 2, Ireland. And then number 1, Luxembourg, which is the richest country in the world. I know you might be surprised as well. So now after this, now when it comes to creating YouTube videos, the first thing you actually need is that you need to hook your audience. So for that, you are going to ask this AI to actually help you generate hook. So for this, I'll say, kindly generate a YouTube short hook to keep audience watching. So after this, just tell it that and then hit on enter. Now the AI is actually going to give you a very nice hook that you can use to attract your audience. Because when people are watching your shorts, you don't just want them to click on it and then leave it. You actually want them to stay tuned and then enjoy everything they actually click on to watch. So now you can see. Now here is the intro. It has given you the intro. Say, ever wondered which countries are swimming in wealth? You will be shocked to find out who is number 1. Stay tuned as we count down from the top 5 richest countries in the world. You won't believe who is at the top. Very much simple. So now, after generating your script, now you need to take your script somewhere because you don't have to keep them here. So for that, come over to whatever thing you're using, and then for me, I'll just come over to Google Doc. It's my favorite place to easily put my stuffs. And I simply have to, so now I simply have to copy this first script. So I'm just going to copy it like this. I'll just copy it all. Just copy it all like this, and then copy, and then come over to your editor. So now let me just open up a new file. And I'm just going to paste it. So paste without formatting. You can see I just pasted it in here right now. So now one thing you need to notice is that once you are copying, you can see that the AI actually added some links here which you need to get rid of. So for that, you can manually go through the script, and then you can find those links. They are often represented with numbers. Often you see 111. So anywhere you see one that is not associated with the figures provided, you can just delete it off. So you can just do that. I'm just going to pause my video and do that. So now, now that you've gotten the video script, now the next thing to actually do is the image script, because you are not going to, maybe you don't want to use the videos that are already out there. You want to use customly free videos that might not get you, that will not get you copyrighted. Not even might. You need to use images that will not get you copyrighted. So for that, we need to generate that. So I'm also going to separate it here, image script. So now, one thing I always like is that I like separating my videos from my images, and then when I'm generating, I like generating all. So that once I'm done with AI generation, I know that I'm moving on to the next stage, and then that will actually make my work easier. So after generating the video, now we also need to go generate script for the images as well, because we are going to use AI to generate these images. So now when it comes over to using AI to generate these images, it's really optional, because you can look into the content and then go over to maybe Pezzles, Pizza, any website at all that you think can get free stock images, and then use it for your video. But for this particular one, I want to keep everything AI, so I'll be using AI to generate them as well. So now, guys, now that you've already gotten the video script and everything, and then it's time to actually generate the image script. Now, what you actually need to do to generate the image script is that you come over to the video script itself. So now what you simply tell the AI is that you are going to tell the AI that it should kindly follow the instructions in the video script and then generate images for you from it. So for example, you can just copy this video script right now and then put it here and then tell it to use that particular information to generate the image script. So for me, here's what I'm actually going to do. Look at what I said. I said, generate interesting image, unique, intriguing, and colorful style scripts. Ever wondered which countries are swimming in gold? And then get ready for journey. So you simply give it the introduction of the particular video, and then the theme of the images you want, the way you want the images, and then so you don't have to remember, you don't have to use this exact thing. Depends on the particular niche you find yourself. So in my kind of niche, I need this sort of theme. That's what I'm using. So you can also change, if you need something horrorful, you can just change it up like that. And then after that, put in the video script itself. You put it into the image script itself, and then hit on send. So now from here, now the AI will start generating the images for you. So now, guys, you can see that we've also generated the images here. You can see when you use that particular information I give you to generate, when you generate the images directly from the lyrics, from the video script, you are going to get a nice image that will actually emulate whatsoever thing you are saying. So you can see photorealistic, ultra color graded, high descent, a pile of gold coins streaming under a spotlight. So you can see this will actually generate an image that will actually fit into what you want exactly. So now after this, all you simply have to do is I just copy up this thing, copy up the script like this, the image script also. So now you can use any prompt at all that will actually give you the results you want. So we might not have to use the same prompt because we are probably generating different sort of images. So we might not end up using the same kind of prompt. But in general, just make sure that you get exactly what you want. That will actually help you resolve your problem. That's simply the most important thing over here. So now you have the image script. Now we are getting to the main work aspect of it. So now after getting all of it, now you need to turn this video script here to a voiceover. So for that, I'm going to show you how you can turn it auto voiceover within a short period of time. So now, after generating the images, So after generating the video script and then the image script, now it's time to actually turn this script into the main work of the video you want to upload. So now the first thing is that you need a voiceover generator. So for that, you can use Flick AI, or you can probably use 11. You can use 11 Labs as well. So these two websites are my favorite when it comes to generating voiceovers for free, because they still, despite being free, they also give you high quality voiceover that you can actually use. So for example, you want to use Flicky AI. Once you create your account, simply hit on new file, come over to where it says audio. You can pick the voiceover you want to use. So for me, let me say I want to use United States English. File name, let me just say countries. Forget about my spelling. Let me just go to submit, and then come over to the script here. So now, sorry for that, come over to the script and then copy it all like this. Just copy the full script like this, copy, and then just paste it over here. So at times the system might help you do the separation, at times it might not help you do the separation, so you just have to go through to make sure that it helps you with the separation. So for example, take a look, the scene one, it broke it into two scenes which you actually don't want, so you can simply just rearrange it from here, delete, and then come and paste it inside here. Just paste it inside here, like just add a little more space so that you can separate them, knowing that they are two different lines. And then you simply look through all of them and then try see anyone that is separated, and then you add it all together. So for this one also, you can see it's separated. You can copy, you can just cut this one like this, delete, and then just replace them in here like this to rearrange it to match every single thing that the script has actually said. Or if you think this one look too stressful for you, you can simply come over here and then just copy them, maybe one after the other like this, and then just paste them into it. So as you mean, you've put in your voiceover file, everything, you put in the text here. Now to generate your voiceover, it's no more work for me. Simply hit on where it says download. Simply hit on download, and now it will ask you to actually create export, and then for format you can choose MP3 or WAV. So I always go with MP3. So after that, simply hit on start export. Then just start export like this, then it will start generating the voiceover for you. So now at times this one really takes some time, at times it doesn't really keep long, so all totally depends on the time it will actually take. The AI, which is your network, also plays role, I think. And then apart from that, after it's done generating your voiceover, it's actually going to send you an email on your phone that your voiceover is successfully generated, and that is all. So now let me just come over. So after, you can see processing right now. So now that you've gotten your video script and everything, the next thing you actually need to generate image script as well. I mean, you need to generate your images as well. So for that, come over to CapCut edit, CapCut/editor-graphics. I believe that is a URL. Yes, capcut.com/editor-graphic. And then after that, once you're over here, simply come over here and then come over to YouTube, hit on YouTube, and then over here on YouTube, in case you don't see YouTube short like I don't see it right now, you can simply hit on TikTok. The reason why I'm picking this size is that this is the size in which you actually need the images you generate to be in. So from here now, the next thing you can actually do is that now you can copy the script that they actually gave you for the images. Just copy them up like this. So you can see here you have your voiceover of 2 minutes, which you can actually break down, because you know YouTube shorts are 60 seconds, I think. So now you can actually try getting rid of some unnecessary words that is in the voiceover to actually help you minimize it. So all totally depends on the kind of voiceover you generate, the kind of topic you are generating the voiceover for. Just make sure that whilst modifying it to lower the time, you actually don't kick the quality of the video and the message the video should pass on. So now after copying this script like this, the next thing is to come over Canva. Now come over down here, and then you're going to see where it says plugin. Now at plugin, hit on image generator and then paste in the script they actually gave you. So you need to copy the image script one after the other. After that, come over to portrait image, and then just hit on generate. So this AI is actually free when it comes to generating images, and trust me, once you give it the right command, it's actually going to give you a very good image as well. So now you simply wait for it to generate. So personally for me, I've generated everything down here already. I just want to show you how you can also do it. So I was trying to edit a shot, but then I'll say let me just share the video with you guys on how you yourself can also do it, since I've been doing it and it's working. So for me, I already have, for this particular topic, I already have everything here with me already. But let me just show you how you can generate the images. After I show you how you can generate the images and how you can pick the image and fill it into your background, then we are going to go straight into CapCut, where I'm going to show you how you can edit the videos. So now you can see for the first one, you can see the result it gave to us, which is pretty much really nice as well if you consider it. So now simply come over here, you can preview them like this. You can preview them to see what you think will actually work for you. So for me, I like this one here. This one looks cool. So you can hit on the plus button here and then wait for it to be added to this page. So now once you pick it, hit on this three dots at the top and hit on set as image background. So now once you pick it up like this as a background, the next thing you need to do is come over to export and then hit on download. And then this will actually download the image into whatever folder that you think you want to save it in. You can see, can you save it into any folder that you think will actually work for you. So now after getting your images, everything generated, now it's time for you to actually match these images to the voiceover, which I'll be sharing with you in the next chapter. So hello guys, now that you've gotten all your parts ready and everything is set, and now the next thing is to actually start editing these particular short videos. So now when it comes over to editing your short videos, we are going to use a free software known as CapCut. And the reason why I actually like CapCut when it comes to editing is that it's simple, very easy, pretty much easy for everyone to use. And then it's also available on your mobile phones, whether Android or iOS, anyone you're using at all, you can actually do it on it. So now that aside, coming back to the video now, the first thing you actually need is that you need to launch your CapCut after you download it, either on your mobile phone or on your laptop. So for those of you who don't know how you can edit videos on CapCut yet, I created a full video on it as well. Like I had a full course. I already have a full course on it that will be tagged in this video description as well. You need to check it out to actually know how you can walk around CapCut and then get the best out of the videos you will edit. So that aside, now let's get straight into the editing aspect and let me show you how you can add up everything to actually get the kind of video you want. So the first thing simply need to do is simply hit on the import. And then over here, now I'm just going to go straight to where I have those videos. So where is it? Countries. So over here now I need to first of all, so here is the voiceover. I'll save it in here. And then I'll still go and import the rest files again. So over here I'll just use the control button and then try getting all of them like this. Yep. So I pretty much just copy all like this. Yeah, so I'll just pick all like this and then hit on open. So now I'm importing all the files together like this. So this will make it easier for you. So in case you're using your laptop and you're wondering how I'm selecting them like that, I'm using the control button. Since I'm on a Windows device, so I'm using the control button. Then with that one, you can select one after the other. So that after adding it up like this, then next you need to put your voice over, which is very important. Now after putting your voiceover, this is the most important part. You need to play the voiceover one of like gradually, and then cut it out based on each session. Because if you realize we generated 5 countries and all of those ones were added to one voiceover. So now what you simply have to do is that get to adjust these images. That's the reason why I decided for us to go with images instead of going with videos. So what I'll simply do is that I'll just play it and then.
Ever wondered which countries are swimming in gold? Get ready for a journey around the world as we count down the...
So from here, I'll just drag in this number 2.
Top 5 richest countries. You won't believe who's at number 1.
So from here now, I'll just adjust it a bit to actually fit to the voiceover itself.
From the Swiss app.
So all you simply have to do is keep adjusting it till it actually gets over the whole intro.
Alps to the deserts of Qatar, from the bustling city-state of Singapore to the Emerald Isle, and finally to a tiny European gem.
So like this, I'll simply hit on the cut here. So the voiceover is too long, and when you're uploading it on YouTube, you know, shots are limited to 60 seconds, so you need to adjust it until you fit that. So that's why I said when you're generating the voiceover, one thing you can actually do to help you save this extra time is that it's simply by cutting out some part that you think is actually not worth it in the voiceover.
Stay tuned. You're in for a surprise.
So I'll just wait for it till it gets to
Number 5.
Okay. So from here now, you can just cut it out as well. Your main aim is to adjust it. In case you generated a script without actually getting rid of some part, what you can actually do now is to actually adjust it gradually to make sure that you're getting just within 60 seconds and below, because YouTube Shorts are limited to 1 minute, which is 60 seconds and below. So after here now, what you can simply do is just adjust it to fit in and then drag in the next one. So for me, I actually numbered them whilst installing it, whilst downloading them, so it makes it easier for me to know. You can see I have the number 1, number 2. So this is
number 5, Switzerland, with a GDP per capita of 89,000.
So what you can simply do is that you can simply add them, keep on adding them until you add all of them, and then match it up with the particular voiceover you want to use.
5, 3, 7.
So for me now, I'm just going to I'll literally just drag them all over, and then yours is simply just match the voiceover to the images according to how you've numbered them. So for me, when I was downloading them and generating, I don't save them by the name, but I actually numbered them so that I can just pick them one after the other whilst adding it. So from here like this, I can just copy here like this, and then I'll just drag it in here, and then probably do some adjustments, and then drag it up. So don't just do it like this. For you, I would advise you take your time to actually. So for me, I'm here to show you just the tutorial, so I don't really care about the end result for this particular video. But what I want to show you is how you yourself can actually do this.
Ever wondered which?
So now once you have it up like this, the next thing you need to do is that you need to add effect. The reason why you need to add effect is that you are using images. If these images are static, it won't really look nice to your audience. So you need to add some effect to just make what is already there. Like try tweaking what's already available in the images and then adding some sweet transitions, which I'm also going to show you right now. So the first thing you need to do is come over to SS effects. So on this effect tab, now just look for, let me go with this okay, I like this diamond zoom. I've been using it of late a lot, so let me play it so you see how it looks.
Ever wondered which countries are swimming in gold? Get ready for a...
So I'm just going to minimize it a bit, not from end to end. Yep. And then I'll lower the strength a bit. So
ever wondered which countries are swimming in gold?
The cool transition it adds to the beginning of the video. The other thing, you can come over to filters as well, and then keep coming until just play around this filter place until you get a filter that will actually match. So if you are doing something horrible, you definitely know that you need a horrible filter for it. If you are doing something that you think is not really horrible, then all simply depends on that. So for me, you can just come over to the effect tab. There are so many effects here that you can actually play with. Like you can come over to split, you can come over to spark. Where is spark? So I often get some of the best effects I actually need within the spark range. Yeah, this is one of this sparkle is one of my favorites. Let me just add it up as well, so you can see how.
Ever wondered which countries are swimming in gold? Get ready for...
So that's simply how the sparkle is, and then you can come over to body effects as well, and then just look for something that actually goes in line with the particular video you are doing. So over here on CapCut, when you are doing, you need to be connected to the internet, because some of the stickers will have to download manually. I say some of the effects, if you haven't downloaded them before, it will have to download manually. So now,
ever wondered which countries are swimming in gold? Get ready for a journey around the world as we count down the top 5 richest countries. You won't
you see the kind of transition I added.
Believe who's at number 1.
You see, this sort of transition will actually help you, because you don't want to put static images there. You want to confuse the people's vision, so that like they get to stay tuned to the very end of the video, because the more they stay, the more watch time you're actually going to get, which will help you get to your monetization really faster. And when adding effects, you can come over here and play with everything here to get the end result you need from it. So now after this, now the next thing you can actually do from here is come over to transitions as well. So now when you come over to transitions, like look for some cool transitions that you can simply add. So for me, this one of, if you're watching my videos, you know that I use this pool effect a lot. So let me just play the pool effect so you see how it
World as we count down the top 5 richest countries.
So I use this effect a lot, and then other things. So now after adding all of this effect, one thing I'll tell you is that add as many effect as you think will actually work well with your video, but don't overdo it. Like ask yourself after editing, ask yourself, would this video actually be nice when you are watching it yourself or something else? So if you think it would be nice, then it will definitely be nice to your audience as well. So now, assuming you've added up the effects and everything, the next thing is to actually add captions to your videos, because captions are really important. Now, to add captions on TikTok, on CapCut, it's mainly owned by TikTok, I think. So you simply come over to your text over here, and then just hit on the text tab. Now over here on the text tab, you can see AI generated, and simply come over to your auto caption, and at auto caption here, and then simply come over and change the language. So if you are using an English video, you definitely want to use English. If you are using an Arabic, you can keep it as Arabic. So there are a lot of language here that you can actually pick up. So for example, since this video is in English, let me just go with English. Then I simply have to wait for the captions to generate up. So now the caption is done.
You won't.
However, the initially added caption isn't really that nice. So now what thing I want you to do is that you see over here, come over to this tab section and then pick another effect that you think will actually work well with your caption. So for me, I'll go with this particular brand fox here, which is known as quick brand or something. So this is the effect I'm actually going to pick. And then once you pick it up, simply double click it and then it will be added to the effect. Now, one thing you can do is that make sure to zoom it out, because you want people to actually read whatever thing is popping, because when they are reading the text popping up on the screen, they are likely to stay to the very end. So for example, let's preview this so far. I know we didn't do much work here, but I've shown you where you can add every single thing you need to add to actually make your video look good.
Ever wondered which countries are swimming in gold? Get ready for a journey around the world as we count down the top 5 richest.
So you can see it's really easy. The effects, you can change it. There are different ones you can apply here. I mean, when it comes about to the caption effects, there are different ones you can actually apply here. See, various effects that you can actually add. So now let me show you the video I actually made from these images originally. So now let me play it up here for you to see.
Ever wondered which countries are swimming in gold? Get ready for a journey around the world as we count down the top 5 richest countries. You won't believe who's at number 1. Number 5, Switzerland, with a GDP per capita of $895,371. Switzerland is known for its high living standards and well-developed industries, including finance, pharmaceuticals, and machinery. The Swiss franc is one of the world's strongest currencies, reflecting the country's economic stability. Number 4, Qatar, with a GDP per capita of $1,100,000. Singapore, $1.
So it's so forth and so on. And pretty much very easy thing that you can also do. And then after doing all of this, now it's time to actually upload it on YouTube. So now, if you look at this particular one was made for TikTok and wasn't made for YouTube. But then I also had a shorter one that I added to YouTube, because on TikTok you can upload longer videos as and then it will be the same size. However, on YouTube, your shorts are limited to 60 seconds. So when you are editing, you need to limit it to 60 seconds. So now, after doing all of this, when it comes to uploading it on YouTube, this is where the most important thing is. When you're uploading it on YouTube, before you send it, like, first of all, make sure you get a very nice title for it. Like, make sure you're using a title that will actually resonate with the content in it. Don't use some sort of clickbait related or not. So now, to actually get a perfect title for your video, what you can actually do is that come over to Google again. And then once you come over to Google, you can use Copilot, you can use Gemini, any AI of your choice. So for example, let me say I want to use Gemini. So now once you come over to Gemini AI, all you simply have to do is that tell this AI that, okay, you want to upload a YouTube short. And then, so for example, here's what I'm just going to tell the AI. I need a title description, title, description, and trending tags for my YouTube short, which is about the top 5 richest countries in the world. So pretty much, really much easy. It's not a complicated thing to actually type. It's very easy and straightforward as well. So now I need a click worthy title. So you don't want to use anything clickbait. Just make sure that like you are going straight to the point and then letting AI get you what you want. So after that, just hit on send. Now this AI is actually going to scan the whole system and then give you some decent titles. So you can see some titles here. Shocking, these countries are actually the richest. Forget Dubai. These are the top 5 countries dripping in money. You won't believe where these countries get their worth. You see, very much pretty much very easy and high engaging titles. Because if you ever wondered where all the money in the world goes to, this short explores the top 5 richest countries on earth. Get ready to be surprised by some unexpected countries. So you see, it's pretty much really easy, and then it gives you all these tags that you can actually use within your videos. So now when you're uploading these videos, you have to put all of these things into your video title and the description to actually help you reach more audience really faster. Now when it comes over to monetizing YouTube Shorts, you have to match up with the requirement YouTube has requested for you. And at the same time, one benefit of it is that whilst creating this short for YouTube, you can also be uploading them on TikTok and also getting your TikTok monetized as well. So in case you want to learn how you can actually make money from TikTok and then monetize your TikTok account, regardless of where you find yourself in the world, then I advise you check the link in this video description to actually take you to a course whereby you can actually learn every single thing on how to create a TikTok account, how you can create content and also monetize. It's a very cheap course that you can actually get. So that course, I personally implemented it and I'm showing you and I'm promoting it right under this video, so you can check it out down in the video description. With that already said, this is simply all about creating YouTube shorts that you can actually monetize. There's no more big deals to it. When it comes over to uploading videos on YouTube, it's pretty much really straightforward. The most important part is knowing how to script your videos, editing it, and then that's simply much. Also, when you upload when you get to a monetization stage, YouTube is actually going to let you know that okay, you've met the monetization requirement. So it's up to you to either enable monetization or simply let it go. And I believe you definitely not want to let it go. So that already said, hope you enjoyed this video and then you got a lesson, everything you wanted to watch. So that already said, have a nice day. Bye.